That's right. Y'all thought I was froze. Y'all thought I was froze. I was not. I was not. I was not. Oh, get ready, get ready, get ready. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah, it's me. It's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, coming at you live once more again with another episode. Mm, with another episode. Mm, with another episode of My Worthless Two Cents Table Talk, with your approval in 2023 is not needed. Oh, what a blessing, what a blessing, what a blessing, what a blessing. I am here. You are here. We are here in 2023. Yes, we are. Oh boy, I tell you, Old Country Boy is excited. I am just plumb the excited. I am just woo. I'm overly excited. Uh, First and foremost, I know they ain't the first, it's the second, but I'm gonna say to y'all that I didn't say, happy, happy, happy New Year, happy New Year. Old Country Boy, my worthless 2 cents. We are sending out a very happy New Year to each and every one of you. Man, blessings to you, blessings to you, blessings to you. Um, if y'all saw, well, first of all, let me say this. Y'all see, beginning of the year, I'm up here by myself. So you know if I'm up here by myself, you know what I say. I won't be before you long. I won't. I won't. I'm gonna just get a few things up out the way and I'm gonna pop in, pop out, be gone. First and foremost, it's a blessing to be here. It is a blessing. It is a blessing. Um, I don't know what anybody else's 22 look like. I know each and every day was a blessing because I got to see it. Each and every day was a blessing. Whether it was a rough day, whether it was a happy day, whether it was a jolly day, whether it was a sad day, it was a blessed day because I was blessed to see it. All of 2022. And then 2023, here we are. Here we are. Oh boy, here we are, here we are, here we are. To God be the glory. Here we are. Look here. First and foremost, everybody come up with these little things for New Year. Well, I came up with my own. I got me one too. I got me one of them phrases that I'm carrying through 23. I don't know if y'all seen it. If you didn't, it goes like this, and God gave it to me today. It says, either, here we go. You riding with me, I'm riding alone. But either way, I'm riding at dawn. You know, everybody talk about you got somebody riding with you. Look here. You ride or die. Either you're riding with me, I'm riding alone. But either way, I'm riding at dawn. What does that mean? What does that mean? It's kind of like this. You know, if you ever travel with somebody and they say, look here, this time we leaving. This time we leaving. If you ain't ready, if you ain't ready at this time right here, I'm gone. If your bags ain't packed, ain't by the door, and you riding with me, look, if I come pulling up in your yard at 10, you ain't ready, I'm going on. That's me right here. 2023, you're riding with me, I'm riding alone. Either way, I'm riding it down. I'm gone. Ain't no more lagging around, waiting on somebody to catch up, waiting on somebody. Oh, I'm telling you, you're riding with me or I'm riding alone. Either way, I'm riding it down. Bottom line, that's how it's gonna be. And every all of us need to figure out. Some people just they try to hold us back from where we're going. They try to delay us. If they ain't riding with you, you got to carry on. You got to go where you're going. You got to go. You got to go where God is sending you. You got to go. Even if you got to go alone, you got to go. Don't be hesitant. Don't be afraid. If He has told you to go, then go. Understand that. And the other thing about going, so many people always talk about God direct my path. God lead me. God take me. God, where you trying to? Let me tell you something. In order for God to lead us somewhere, it requires us to submit. It requires to submit. See, He ain't gonna force you, but you have to submit. If he's trying to lead you somewhere, but you steady trying to tell him, and I ain't talking to nobody else. I got to talk to me because I did that for so many years. I did that for so many years. He was leading me somewhere, but I was telling him all the way, I got the direction. I know how to get there. I thank you for getting me to this part, but I think I got it now. Now, for me personally, it's all about just submitting. I'm just going to submit to his will, to his way, to his purpose, not mine, but his. Wherever it is he want me to go, I'm going. Whatever it is he want me to say, I'm saying. Whatever it is he want me to do, I'm doing. Just like that. Some folks ain't going to like it. Oh, well. Some folks ain't going to agree. Oh, well. Because guess what? I have to do what he has commanded me to do. Just each and every one of us. We all got to, that free will thing, he gives us a choice. It's our choice. We either do it or we don't. It's free will. Free will. My will, my choice is to please him, to do what he told me to do, what he's commanded for me. So with that being said, I'm gonna touch on a couple of things. First, I was told not to say nothing. I don't even know if he watched. He probably ain't even watch. I had a conversation tonight for about 5 hours, 6.5, with a good friend of mine, someone that I have much respect for up in Dallas. And I hope that he's listening. I ain't gonna even call his name. I'm just gonna say Big Sexy. Um, it was an honor and a privilege to be able to talk to him. And man, I it done my heart good. It did. It really did. And I want him to know here on the platform, man, how much I respect you, how much respect I have for you. A tremendous amount from an early age. I respected you when I was young. I respect you as I gotten older. You have led the way, and I say that to you, my friend. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Much love, much respect to you. Um, then lastly, before I get on, I told you I wasn't gonna be on here long. Look at here. I said tonight, this is a new year. This is a new year. It is. But is it a new you? Man, it is a new year. But is it a new you? And what the old country boy means by that, little biblical. Are we trying to put new wine in some old wine skin? Just cause the time changed and the year is different. Are we taking the same attitude? Are we taking the same mindset? I don't care if it's 2023, 2024, 2029, 2020. It don't matter. If we are taking the same old us into the next stage, then it's still the same old us. New year, but it's the same old us. It's same old us. Have we not grown any? Have we not said, you know what? These are some things not other folks need to change. These are some things I need to change. Have we inventoried us and say, you know what? In order for this, I need to. You know, if we continually be stuck in the same thing and we stuck around the same people, it ain't them. It's us. If we continually complaining about the same thing that we was complaining about in 1989 here in 2023, it ain't it. It's us. Are we continually moving seasons but taking our old self with us everywhere we go? It ain't it, it's us. We have to inventory ourselves. What are we dragging with us that we keep complaining about? What are we dragging with us that we keep talking about? We can't let it go. We're gonna keep taking it with us, hoping that what we hoping that next year it's gonna change when we stay the same. Just saying. I'm just talking about me. Some things that I had to come to terms with myself. Nobody else. It's just all about the old country boy. What I had to come to terms with. See, I had to transform this me because I kept for many, many, many years, I kept taking the old me into a new place and hoping that the new place was going to do something different. You know, you can build a new house, and if you take the old furniture in there, you ain't done nothing but put some walls around the same old stuff. Same old stuff. Ain't done nothing. Ain't changed a thing. Ain't changed a thing. You know, the location may have changed, but the interior is still the same. We got to right up in here. Or we continually hoping, hoping, praying that oops, something gonna be different when we still the same. Man, growth, maturity, not just physical, emotional, mental, spiritual growth. Boy, I tell you, it's a thing and it's real. It's real. It is so real. You know, whether y'all know it or not, this old boy, I spend much time by myself. And I likes me. I finally at a point in life, I really likes me. I can crack my own self up. I can tell myself a joke and just laugh. I likes me. I like who I am and who God is bringing me out to be. I'm okay with me. I'm okay with me if I'm around a million folks. I'm okay with me with ain't nobody but me by myself. I'm okay if it ain't nobody but me and Patricia Ann. I'm okay with me if it's just me and Jillian Rose. I'm okay with me. Finally, finally. I don't need the applause. I don't need the I'm okay with me. I'm finally at a point in my life where if don't nobody like me, God loves me and I love me and I like me. I can finally get up every day and I can look in the mirror at me and see the flaws of myself, see the things that I need to work on and be okay and admit them to me. This is what I need to do to become a better person. This is what I need to work on. See, when we can get to the point to where it ain't always about somebody else, what they did, or this, that, and the other. And when we stop pointing, what that they used to say, you point them out like that, you got about 10, 15 more coming back here. When we can stop pointing out and start inventorying self, woo, man, I tell you, you know, growth, I'll say it again, and maturity, spiritual growth, mental growth, maturity ain't got nothing to do with age because it took this a long time to mature, to grow. And I'm still growing. I ain't even where God has intended for me to go yet. And I'll take it. I take it. I'll take it. I'll sponge it in. I'll take it. I'll take the things that come and I count it all. I count it all a blessing because he's forming me into being something that is wonderful in his eyes because he created me and he knows I got to do some more trimming on that old boy. I got to do some more fixing on him because this so area right here, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. Good Lord, I'm okay with it. Finally, finally. I don't have to sit here and say, well, why this or why them over there? They don't. No. Fix me, Lord. Fix me. Show me what I need to do to be better. Show me what I need to do. Show me. Show me. Me. Show me me. Fix me. Work on me. Work on me. Before I can go out there building something else. Let me build this up. Let me build this up. Help me build myself up to be a better person every day. I want to be better tomorrow than I was today. Each day, working to be better. And I'll be grateful for where I am. But I want to improve. I want to improve. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. I love everybody. And I want everybody to grow. And I say that, and I like to talk about transparency and, you know, the things, and I want y'all to know that it ain't every day that's this old boy is turning cartwheels. And yeah, I go through just like everybody else, the ups, the downs, the heartbreaks, the tears, the joys. I go through just like everybody else. Everybody. But what I have done, I'm not saying that ain't nobody else doing. What I have done is learn to depend and to trust God's way, not my way. I've learned to depend and to trust Him, what He has for me. There go my classmate. Hey, hey, what He has for me. I I trust Him. I lean not to my own understanding. Because that was a time when I tried to figure out this and try to figure out that and why people this. Lean not to my own understanding, but in all thy ways, everything, in all my ways, everything. And I'm gonna tell y'all, as I have become closer and I have built this relationship with Him, mm, I tell you, for me, don't mean that they ain't hard days. It means that I got somebody there with me. It don't mean that sometimes it ain't lonely. It just means that I have a comforter. Mm. I'm telling you, this relationship is a wonderful thing. It is a beautiful thing. And I tell you, if you just keep pushing, 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 I'm going to say it one more time. If you just keep pushing, keep pushing, keep moving forward, keep working on yourself, keep trusting the process. Oh, no, no, no. Every day ain't going to be beautiful. The sun ain't going to shine every day, but it will shine again. Mm. You know, I just, I sit here and I'm grateful. I really am. You know, 2022 for me had some things in it that I didn't think would happen. Some lost some people, relationships were lost. But what was gained was clarity. What was gained in everything that was lost was the understanding that everybody can't go where you're going. And that's okay. Everybody can't be with you. Remember what I said? You either riding with me, I'm riding alone. But either way, I'm riding at dawn. Everybody ain't ready to go. Everybody bags ain't packed. That's okay. It's okay. It really is. It's hard. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know if y'all like this old boy right here, because a lot of times you want folks to go with you. Certain folks you think you should ride with you, and they're gonna be with you, and they're gonna be there. And man, because the hardest thing that I learned was that everybody don't feel about something the same way I feel about it. Let me make that a little bit clear. Everybody don't pour into you like you pour into them. Or what is that they say? Stop expecting you out of everybody else. It's what I had to learn is you can't expect people to be committed because some of them ain't. You can't expect for people to be loyal because some of them ain't. But what you can do is get a relationship with God and allow his discernment. Because we all know, we all see the flag, red, white, blue. I don't care what color they are. You see them. You know, I know that when you say you're riding with me or I'm riding along, some folks ain't riding. You already know this. They are procrastinators. But that thing about our human nature, we hoping that this time they're gonna come along with us. This time they're gonna be ready to ride with us. This time they're gonna be there when we need them. This time we hoping that they won't leave us. We hoping that, but we know he's already. It ain't no surprise. It hurts. Yes, yes, it does. It hurts, but he's a healer. He's a comforter. And understand this, and this I'm gonna get on up out of here. Understand this. Them same people that was mean, hateful, untrustworthy, uncommittable, whatever else they could have been in 2023, if you're still connected to them in 2022, if you're still connected to them in 2023, they probably the same people. They've already shown you themselves. Now, if you choose to continue to be there, I always talk about check your circle. If there is no growth in your circle, if you're the only one growing in your circle, if you're the only one maturing in your circle, if you're the only one in your circle that's talking about the future, talking about building, talking about growth, talking about maturity, but everybody else is talking about everybody else, then you need to check your circle and ask yourself, why am I still in a circle of people that are always just talking about people instead of people that are talking about growth? If that's your circle, and I know, sometimes we don't want to disconnect, but look at here. Disconnect to reconnect. Again, if your circle ain't got nothing about growth, maturity, and you don't see any growth or maturity around the people that's in that circle that you're holding so tight, check it. First of all, check yourself. Check yourself and ask yourself, why am I still in putting myself in this circle when there is nothing that's growing out of it? Why am I remaining connected to this circle and there's no growth in this circle? For the last 10 years, there's been no growth in this circle. There has been no change in this circle. They still doing the same thing that they was doing 10 years ago, but I keep myself in this circle. Don't question the circle, question yourself. Why are you placing yourself in a circle that ain't growing? Remember, inventory self. Inventory self. Inventory self. And if you're staying in that circle because you're afraid to grow, it ain't the circle's fault that you ain't growing. If you're staying in there because you're so connected to those, but I just don't fit in here anymore, but I'm trying to make myself fit. I don't talk like them no more, and they don't have any vision. They're not trying to grow. They're not trying to do anything. They're happy and content where they are. That's okay. Allow them to be happy and content where they are. But we don't have to be there. You don't have to be there. I don't have to be there. Free will tells me I can remove myself from this and ride it down if I gotta ride along. As the Bible said, let's stop putting new wine in the old wineskin. what we gonna do? We gonna stop it. We gonna stop it. Now it's your choice. You ain't gotta stop it. I'm just saying I'm gonna stop it. I stop it. Ain't finna happen no more. Ain't gonna happen no more. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's friends. I don't care who it is. See, growth. I just read this. Growth is inevitable. We're gonna grow. Change is an option. You don't have to, but you're gonna grow. But you don't have to change. But look here. That's it for 2022. That first show. Yeah. That first show for 2023. First show for 2023. It was just me. Look here. I do want to share this with you. It has been, well, I'll give you a little bit. Y'all, there's some things coming down. God has been good. He is who he said he is. He will do what he said he would do. Coming down this year for the Louisiana Country Boy, many blessings. Obedience. There's a few things that'll be coming up for me. Expanding. God is expanding the platform. Starting February, there will be a new show coming out that the good Lord has blessed me with, and I would like to. I don't know if I want to announce it tonight, but I don't know. Maybe I will. Well, I will. I'm gonna just go. There you go, Big Sexy. I wasn't really talking about the Big Sexy. I didn't say it was you, Big. Don't know about it. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Okay, I ain't even finna lie. I did. Anyway, in 2023, the good Lord has blessed the platform to go to a higher height. Starting February, one of the things, starting in February, um, we just inked a deal. Ink. That sound good, don't it? Inked a deal with the Now Network. My Worthless 2 Cents will be on the Now Network starting February 3rd, I think it is. We will be on at 5:30. I think it's 5 or 5:30 every Friday morning to give some encouragement, to give some pumping up for the weekend, so y'all be ready to go for the so yeah, starting February, we will be on the Now Network. It is such a blessing. I nervous, most definitely. Not scared, just nervous because it is something different. But God said, "You just be faithful." So it is a blessing um, that we will be going around the world, spreading the word, spreading what it is that He says. Also, there's I'm gonna be doing a collab coming up here. I ain't gonna say nothing. I have to wait to my other partner. I got another partner in crime. Whenever my partner in crime is ready to reveal that. But there's another venture that's going to be going on starting in 2023 as well. I don't know if any of y'all noticed this past weekend. God bless this old boy to be a part of the Success Fest 23. It was a conference that was online or something like that, but I was blessed to be a part of that. It was again tremendous blessing. When I tell y'all about obedience, obedience, obedience to Him and what He wants you to do. I had to learn the hard way because I know what disobedience did. So I'm following Him. I'm trusting Him in everything, in all things. Um, I set out first and foremost because I wanted to be open and honest and transparent and share my life with people because I know people are going through things for real. I know that people are going through. I know that there's nothing that God has brought me through that was for me. It was for me to be a testimony to Him. That's why I share. That's why I share about my failed relationships. That's why I share about losing jobs. That's why I share about anything that I have gone through, because I know that other people are hurting. And we have lived in shame for so long about behind the things we were hurting about. We wouldn't share about depression. We wouldn't share about relationships. We wouldn't share about loss. We wouldn't share about anything. We kept all that stuff because I did. We kept it all bottled up inside. And what it was doing was it was tearing us apart. But at the same time, it was tearing our families apart. It was tearing just our communities apart. See, we lived behind shame for so long till it became a normal thing. Shh, don't talk about that. Shh, them things. Men don't feel them things. We live behind that stuff, behind that foolishness, the where we had to put on these this fakeness. See, God has given us the opportunity to come from behind the veil. He's given us the opportunity to come from behind the veil. And I'm grateful that he uses me, my life, to come from behind the veil so that others can see that. Look, I'm telling y'all, if he can do, I say this, if he can do for me, if he could do for me, he can do for anybody. See, because I'm gonna tell you, there was many a times I felt so unworthy. I felt so unworthy of anything. I felt unworthy of love. I felt unworthy of being wherever it was, that I didn't feel that I deserved to be anywhere because I didn't feel like I was anything. I wasn't a good parent. I couldn't be a good mate. I felt so unworthy until I did the one thing that I know changed my life. I surrendered. I surrendered. I surrendered. When I stopped trying to fix everything and think that I could do it, because every time I was trying to fix something, all I was doing was messing it up even worse. Every time I was trying to fix something, I was pushing people away who were just trying to love me because I didn't know what I was doing. So I just say, I thank God for being with me in my foolishness. I thank him for being there in my trifleness. I thank him for being with me when I was in the hog pen. I thank him for being with me when I was in the pit. I'm grateful that he was there and he gave me time, time to get it right, time to clean out all the mess. Hmm. See, he took all that brokenness, he took it all and he molded it. He molded it. And what he's doing for me, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna shut my mouth and I'm gonna get up out of here. What he is doing for me is not just exclusively for me. It is not just exclusively for me. It is not anybody can have it. Anybody can have it. But first, you gotta surrender. You gotta get out of your own way. You gotta stop pointing fingers out and stop blaming everybody else. You got to get out of your own way because too many of us have been a detriment to our own self, to our own families, because of our own egos and our own pride. We have we blamed ruined relationships on other folks when we were in the relationship as well. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Said what I said. But anyway, that's done. I'm sorry. Look here, I do want to tell you that if ain't nobody told you that they believe in the vision that God has given you, I believe in it. If he's giving it to you, whatever it is, whatever he has given you, whatever he's given you, go forth. Even if you have to ride alone, ride it down. Go forth. If ain't nobody clapping for you, Old Country Boys clapping for you, and clap for yourself. If ain't nobody's rooting for you, I'm rooting for you. Root for yourself as well. Because if God is giving it to you, if he's giving it to you, he's provided everything for you to get there. Because he know where you're going. He has provided for you to get there. All you got to do is submit, surrender to him, and say, lead me. Because he will. He will. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can do it. Because whatever he's placed inside of you, understand this. Can't anybody else do it but you. That you have is yours, is your gift to the world. Yours. Forget the haters. They hating, but they got their own gift that they ain't even recognizing because they trying to hate on yours. What God has given you is yours. Yours. Nobody else's. Don't be listening to all of that. Listen to that. And lastly, if ain't nobody told you from the morning to the evening to the nighttime, if ain't nobody told you they love you, so boy right here, I love you. And I ain't just saying it because it's a cute catchphrase. I'm saying it because I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I love you. I love you. And I love you unconditionally. And guess what? There ain't nothing you can do about it. I love y'all. I love you. I thank you. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I look forward to more of this in 2023. If it's God's will, Old Country Boy gonna be right here doing what I do, doing what I do, doing what I do. I love y'all. I thank you so much. I thank you for your support. I truly do. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your encouragement. I hope that the seeds that I sow out there are a blessing to someone. Um, as I said, I'm gonna do what God tells me to do. I'm gonna go where He tells me to go, and I'm gonna say what He tells me to say. Look here, y'all have a good one night here. I love you. Old Country Boy is up out here.